This weekend, we're in Venice and we need to lay down some rules. We're trying to avoid €15 Spritz and €100 gondola so that when you come to Venice to see a match or just to visit, you have all the insider knowledge that you need. The most important rule is to keep it as local and authentic as possible. Chains and franchises are out of the question because McDonald's, Starbucks, Hard Rock Cafe cannot be on the menu when you're on holiday in Italy. We are not doing any queues and we are not using any guidebooks.
And another thing we'll be ranking is the matchday atmosphere.
This is Venice, but destination calcio style. The sun is pretty blinding here in Venice. What we're gonna do for you now is we're gonna go check out Rialto Bridge and St. Mark's Square. So they're two of the most touristic venues in the whole of the city. There it is, the Rialto Bridge. Let's check out how busy it is. Beautiful view, beautiful bridge, but very touristy shops on the bridge and lots of people. I don't think we found the real Venice just yet, although we will. And tomorrow we have the match as well. The match is always a good window into what real local society is like. Honestly, the best thing about Venice might be these little side streets that you go down. Probably the most romantic thing about it all. So, made it to St. Mark's Square, the most famous square in Venice, perhaps the most famous place in Venice. There are loads of pigeons. There are lots of tourists, but it's just about big enough to get away with it. This is 5 p.m. on a Saturday, 6 p.m. on a Saturday, golden hour on a Saturday, so not too crowded, not too bad. This is St. Mark's, it's absolutely stunning. Here, gondolas with chocolate flowing through them, and the Rialto Bridge, and a river of chocolate. This is the best part of Piazza San Marco, just off the side of it where the water is. The gondolas park up and leave from here. The view of the Basilica is unbelievable. Golden hour is not a bad time to come here. There's a couple of islands out there you can get a cheaper gondola to because the ones in the city and the canals are really expensive. So hopefully that's a little tourist tip for you. Sun's gonna go down now, enjoy it, then go get some food. Just spotted a local pub and Cicchetti with Venezia jerseys and flags all over the place. So let's hope this is a local spot.
That's it.
We've gone with a select Spritz. And then we have two Cicchetti, one with a bit of prawn and coleslaw, the other one with cod and anchovy, which he said is about the most typical we can get. And then another one which is almost like a little sandwich with ham and cheese and induja. Looks good. Looks good. Morning guys, we had a nice sleep at the Carlton last night and it's time for day 2 in Venice. More importantly, match day. Now we're gonna go and look for some hidden gems, some more local parts of the city that you can see, and they're all pretty close together to get round in one morning. And then this afternoon we will focus on matchday at Venezia FC, the very, very unique stadium they have and ways of getting to the ground. But first, obviously, let's grab a cafe. Two places on the same street. One is Cafe Goppion, which is a little touristy, but the price is really fair and it's a great sun trap if you're sat outside. $1.50 for the coffee. And on the same street is Pasticceria Nobile, also $1.50 for an espresso. A lot more local, just a coffee bar, no seats outside. So go to one of those places. This is Ponte Chiodo. Let us know in the comments why this bridge is famous and unique in Venice. Time for a quick stop at the Mercato del Pesce, the local fish market in Venezia. Let's have a look. It was pretty cool, to be fair. Is this the most beautiful hospital in the world? You come down one of these typical little Venetian alleyways and you'll find the floating Palazzo Teta. Right, we have decided on a Cicchetti bar for lunch. It is small, but it's absolutely heaving. And all the voices I can hear outside are Italian, which in the center of Venezia, I think, is as authentic as they come. So let's go check it out. Ciao! Posso fare video? Voglio 3 cicchetti.
3 cicchetti.
Per te le 3 più
buoni.
buoni, tipico di qui.
Ti piacciono le umane?
Sì.
Allora, guarda, questo è per un mio amico.
Ok. E una bevanda anche come consiglia?
Piace vino, birra o spritz tipico, un prosecco.
Più tipico?
Prosecco.
Ok, va bene.
Allora, 3 di pesce, 1 baccaro mantecato. Italiano, bandiera del
Perfetto.
italiano. Questo per ultimo che risciacqua.
Ok, grazie.
Va bene.
So here are my 3 cicchetti. He said to enjoy it with a prosecco and finish off with the Italian flag cicchetti to cleanse the palate. There you go, mission accomplished. I don't think there's much better recommendations for Cicchetti than Risorto, where I just went. Super friendly staff. It was €14 for 3 Cicchetti and a drink, which is way cheaper than a lot of places here. Tasted really good, good vibe. So there's your Cicchetti bar sorted. Back to the hotel. Quick freshen up after a morning of exploring Venezia. But this afternoon, match time, proper window into what real Venezia is like. Right, so there's 2 ways to get to Venezia Stadium. One of them is by foot from the city centre, but the other is by boat. We're going to try and do both to show you sort of the beauty of getting to a match by water, but also to get off at Giuseppe Garibaldi, which is where all the Venezia fans go pre-match for a beer. Like that, you hop off the boat at Arsenale, then you're a short walk. We're going to go to Via Giuseppe Garibaldi, where the fans go for a drink. That boat ride was €9.50. Well worth it for the views and just the unique way that you can go to a football stadium. And also Venezia is bigger than you think, and when you consider that there are lots of small streets that are very crowded with tourists, walking somewhere can take a long time. So get the boat to the match. And just before I forget, you can stay on the boat and go the whole way around to the stadium, but then you miss the pre-match. So get off at Arsenale, or if you want to go straight to the stadium, 2 more stops and you're straight there. So we made it to Via Giuseppe Garibaldi. If you walk up and down the street, you will find loads of bars, loads of Venezia fans, green, orange and black everywhere. And if you walk the whole way down to the bottom, you'll get to the stadium. So definitely come here about 2 hours before kickoff on match day. We have bumped into a calcio personality on the streets of Venezia. This is Chris. Some of you might know him. Chris, how you doing?
I'm all right, yeah, the sun's out. What could be better?
The weather's beautiful. Chris, quickly, as a seasoned Calcio traveller, we are trying to be as local and authentic as possible this weekend.
Yeah.
But you've been to a lot of places in Italy. Just give us your first impressions and let people know why you think Venezia is somewhere they should visit.
Like, there's nowhere like this. I mean, I've never ever got the boat to a stadium before.
And tell us a wee bit what you think about the atmosphere on this particular street, the pre-match beer street.
Yeah, it's building a bit, isn't it? It feels a lot classier, and that's no detriment to anywhere else I've been, like Milan, Pescara, Palermo, etc. They're all beautiful places. This feels very classy. There's Aperols. I can just see in the background the sun glitting off the Aperols, not off the pints.
Chris, thanks a million, mate. Enjoy the game, and we will see you in more Calcio travels in Italy, no doubt.
Will, yeah.
Top man.
Thank you.
Right, guys, we're going to head to the stadium now, show you the atmosphere.
The match day experience right in front of the curva was amazing. Great colour. The location of the stadium is ridiculous. How unique it is, the fact people are hopping off boats into the main stand. I've had a cracking weekend exploring Venezia. Thanks for joining us. destination.calcio.com for guides when you visit Italy. Follow us on social, subscribe to YouTube, and visit Venezia.